We're back on CBS Sports HQ, where four-star recruit Devan Houstan is set to make his college commitment in just moments. A multi-talented student athlete who's excelled on field, on court, and in the classroom. An interesting note here, Devan's older brother Caleb, currently a member of the Michigan Wolverines basketball team, but the big body out of Maryland about to pave his own path right here on HQ. We now have the pleasure of saying hello to the man himself, Devan Houstan, joining us on HQ to make it official. Already smiling ear to ear, and can't imagine the emotion right now. First and foremost, congratulations on all the hard work it's taken to get to this very moment. But before we put it on tape, give us an idea of what this recruitment has been like for you.
This recruitment has been nothing short of a blessing for me. I mean, just being able to be in the position that I'm in is truly a blessing. And if you told me probably, I think, 9 or 10 months ago that I was going to be in this position, I'd look at you like you had 5 heads. I mean, just how fast this recruitment process has gone by, and honestly, how fast it all came into play. It's been truly a blessing. Yeah.
Well, it is one that you have earned, and all of those schools behind you are waiting for me to get out of the way. So let's do it right now. The wait is finally over. The floor is yours, fella. Let the folks know where you're going to be playing with your college ball.
All right. Well, first off, I want to thank my brother. Just honestly, he's shown me what it's like to work hard and really chase after your dreams. And I also want to thank my parents, my mom and my dad, just for always supporting me. My dad going to the field with me every single day, working out with me, and just honestly pushing me to be the best person on and off the field I physically can be. And as well as my trainers, Coach Ken and Coach Alvin, you guys have really shown me what it's like to work hard and push me every day to be a better person and a better man off the field. As well as Coach Rutt, I want to thank you for taking a chance on me and really letting me come to St. James and really letting me flourish and taking a chance on me to be a better man and all that. And as well as Coach D and Mr. Tucker and all the St. James family, just for welcoming me into the school as if it was my own home, excuse me, as well as just my friends and family. And lastly, Tonka and Kyle for telling me about St. James and putting me really on the map, kind of helping me get to the States and really do my thing. But with that being said, I'll be committing to the University of Notre Dame.
There it is. It's We Are ND for Devan Houstan. Congratulations, my man. An exciting moment and a decision that I'm sure came with a lot of thought. And I want you to take me through that process a little bit. What about Coach Freeman's program made ND feel like the right place for you?
I definitely just say the family feel. Coach Freeman, before he even got the head coaching spot, me and him both just had a great connection. And when he got that head coaching spot, he still kept the love the same. And honestly, just what he's doing over there is so special, in my opinion. And just how he's able to bring all these amazing players together to play on one team is truly something special. So that's definitely the reason why. Well,
you get to be a part of something special now as you head to Notre Dame, a special place to play your Saturdays, and that is the top recruiting class in the country that you're joining right now. But I'd be remiss if I did not ask. This is now a house divided. Notre Dame, Michigan, a rivalry I grew up within. I know what that means to both of those fan bases. Did you chop it up with Big Bro? Did you get the blessing? How did that all go down?
I mean, my brother personally, he wasn't really swaying me to go either way. He just wanted me to go where I was happy. And he mainly just said, go where your heart feels and go where you'll make some noise and stuff like that. So that's what helped me get to Notre Dame. And he doesn't really care. I'm not saying he doesn't care about the rivalry, but he's more happy that I'm happy. So, yeah.
It's a beautiful thing to have not only this commitment in line, but to have the support of your brother. It's so great to see, a testament to your parents as well, who have gotten you both to this point. But your accolades on the field are met by those off of it. I mean, how much did Notre Dame's winning culture in the classroom factor into your decision ultimately?
Oh, it was a huge factor. I mean, they always talk about 4 for 40, and I'm looking in the long run because I know football's only going to last me so long. So, I mean, any way that I can be in the best position possible after football, it was really what I was looking for, and Notre Dame definitely fit that. So that was definitely part of my reason as well.
Well, as someone who grew up Saturdays going to Notre Dame games at Notre Dame Stadium, I could speak for the faithful right now that they're jacked up to have you as a part of this class. But you have the eyes and the ears right now of the Irish faithful. Let them know what sort of ball players heading to town.
I think they're getting a really smart ball player. I mean, a really smart guy, very energetic. I don't shut up when I'm on the field. A very positive guy and just a hard worker. I mean, I love to get after it. I love to win. I hate losing. And yeah, just a great teammate, great person, great leader, great player.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing you make some noise in South Bend in the years to come, fella. Congratulations again from us at CBS.
Thank you so much.
All right, so there it is. Wake up the echoes. Devan Houstan's coming to town, and that town is South Bend. The 4-star defensive lineman offering his commitment here on HQ. The head coach Marcus Freeman and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Instant reaction from 24/7 sports analyst Brian Don. Brian, no surprise here. Crystal Ball nails another big get again for the Irish. Feels like we sit down every week and we talk about another 4-star recruit heading to South Bend. They clear that final hurdle, or they try and do so, to get towards a national title. What does this commitment mean in that ultimate pursuit of a championship at Notre Dame?
Yeah, I think that's a great point, because when you're at Notre Dame, that's what this is about, right? How do you close that gap against some of the top schools? You've made it to the playoffs. You made it to a championship game. What's the difference? And listen, for as long as football has been going on, it's always about the guys in the trenches. And like we mentioned before his announcement, Notre Dame, with Marcus Freeman, with D-line coach Al Washington, they have put together an amazing defensive line class. And it's athletic. It's guys that can shift and play different positions. And Devan Houstan fits right into it. If you watch him on tape or really get a chance to check him out, he's quick. He gets off the ball well. His change of direction is good. He's a high-level athlete. He's explosive. You know, he's got some technique where it's not just strength, and it's not just because he's the best athlete on the field. He has a swim move. I've seen him do a spin as well. So he can do a lot of different things. You know, he's a hard worker. His brother plays basketball at Michigan, so the family and Devan understand what it takes to be a high-level Division I athlete. There are so many things that you need to be able to do to play at a high level and to be able to play at a championship level. And I think Devan Houstan is on his way. And that D-line room right now for the 23 class for Notre Dame, oof, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's something mean. I look like a young man ready to take my job as well. Well-spoken, going to do great there at Notre Dame. But, you know, broader strokes here for the Fighting Irish. What are you hearing in terms of word coming back from the recruiting trail on Marcus Freeman? Because so often we see these programs that maybe had a head coach that saw success for a decade or so, and then you hit an immediate trough once they leave. No momentum was lost from Brian Kelly here to Marcus Freeman. What is he doing so effectively on the recruiting trail right now?
You know, I would argue that momentum has been gained when Brian Kelly left with what's gone on at Notre Dame. Listen, first of all, he was a guy who was an assistant coach, was a really good recruiter. When he was assistant coach, he landed a kid out of Irvington, New Jersey, a Don Schuler, in the class, which is probably about a half hour from where I'm based in New Jersey. And so, it was always talking to the coaches in North Jersey about Marcus Freeman. It was how charismatic he is, how good he is at building relationships, and also making sure kids believe in him and parents understand that, hey, you're coming to play football, but at Notre Dame, you know, you're coming to get the education. It's a 40-year decision. Devan Houstan's from Mississauga, Ontario. What I've learned is kids come down from Canada to play football in the United States. Academics become really important in the decision. So Marcus Freeman is able to do all that. And then it takes a staff. They identify kids early. They get them on campus. They do a great job with relationship building. You can say whatever you want in the world of recruiting. It is about relationship building. Does the prospect and his family trust the head coach and the position coach and the staff? And so far with Notre Dame, that trust is, geez, there's a lot of it between families and kids.
No doubt. From north of the border to now South Bend, Devan Houstan taking his talents to the Irish. Brian, we thank you as always.
Hey, thank you.
And don't forget, there's only one place to be for all your recruiting needs. That's with our team at 24/7 Sports. Breaking news, can't miss commitments, and everything you need to know about the future of the game. It's all coming your way. 24/7 Sports.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.